Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl Catherine again. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we went on a sexy PennyWise look, doing one glammed up side of the look and then the other one scary AF. Okay, yes honey, where is she going? Okay, ready for Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video and let me know in the comments below what you think about this look. Enjoy. So I did use the Ace Beauty palette, the Grandiose palette, and I went into that color Patchouli and just put that all over my lid. I also went into the color Clove and then into the color Cinnamon. I wanted to do a really intense eye, kind of like smoky, but with that shimmer. Also went into the color Poppy from that same palette. And I used that Morphe, it doesn't have a number, that Morphe brush, because I received it in BoxyCharm. And I went into my P. Louise with my MAC 242 brush just to cut my crease, because I really, like I said, wanted to glam up the other side of my face. Well, that side of my face, and make the other side very scary. I don't know, guys. I really like those kind of looks because it gives me a chance to glow up on one side and then be scary all at the same time. I also went into this Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadow. Oh my god, this shadow was so creamy. This one's in the color Ice Latte, and it's literally a glimmer shadow. That's what it's called. Oh my god, I love this color. It was super creamy. It didn't, rough up my eyes or anything like that. It wasn't rough at all. It was amazing. I also went into my Pretty Vulgar liner just to kind of set it, but then I went into my e.l.f. because I wanted it to be very, very black, and the liner was not giving me that. So let me know which liners you guys use down below. After I did my liner, I was like, wait a minute, we gotta put some black up in here. So we just smoked out. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at the look at that. Look at that blend. Okay, let's talk about that blend real quick in the comments below, please. I also went into my Master Prime because I am going to be dealing with paint all over my face, so I wanted to, have my face moisturized. And I went into my Wet n Wild multi-stick. This one's in the color White. It's super creamy and it works wonders when you're trying to sketch out the look. I did use my Born This Way foundation in the color Warm Nude. And I used a little shader brush just to kind of get into, the drops of the look, so I don't mess up the look. And I kind of like painted on my foundation, if that makes sense. Then I went ahead and took my foundation brush, and in the sides I couldn't, I would use the shader brush, and then in the other sides I would use the big brush. Señores, hay que hacer lo que hay que hacer para hacer tu look. Díganme. Ustedes me lo piden y yo lo hago. Be careful when you guys try to do the painting of the foundation so you don't mess it up. I also went into my Born This Way concealer, and I used this foundation brush that BoxyCharm has sent me a long time ago. Now I'm working on my lower lash line, and I'm kind of like putting on the same colors that I used on the top of my eyes. The more I did this look, the more I fell in love with it. And I went into my MAC Studio Fix powder and also in my highlighter from Wet n Wild. Now to matte out my eyebrows and hide them when I paint that side of my face, what I did was I used the glitter primer from NYX. And so I also used the Fit Me translucent powder just to set that primer in place so my brows don't go anywhere. And now I started drawing PennyWise's face, so his mouth, the teeth, and all the fun stuff. And it was a very fun look to do, guys. I really had fun creating it, and it was very cool to do. I used the paint, and this I've used before. This was the cream makeup paint in white that I used. They were 98 cents in Walmart, so I just picked up a couple of those colors. But yeah, I love how they worked on my face. They go matte, but you know, it's nothing crazy like where it's gonna dry your face and stuff. You know, if you last a long time with it, it does start cracking. But you know, just for a night out, I would probably just set it. And guys, take your time, you know, like this literally, I took my time with it. You guys see the short version of it, you know, but it's definitely going to be worth it to take your time because like I said, this paint dries matte. So you want to work slowly with it and not with a lot of paint. That's why I went ahead and just put it on the back of my hand and just worked my way, you know, little by little. And I just use a little, you know, shader brush for eyeshadow and just kind of like painted it on. I also love that this paint doesn't ruin my makeup brush as well. The red one maybe a little bit. It stained my brush a little bit. But other than that, I mean, they come out super quick because they're water-based paints. So like I said, it was pretty easy. I saw a lot of tutorials where they use eyeshadow palettes. Use what you have, you know, whatever works. I'm not gonna tell you to run out and buy everything that I have. Use what you have and be creative, because that's what I did this Halloween. I used everything that I had in the house. And all those brushes that you have that are old and, you know, you're like, oh, I can't use them to blend eyeshadow anymore. Girl, let me tell you, save them, okay, honey? Because you will need them for looks like this. Unless you use, like, I know a lot of people use, like, the paint brushes, but I personally don't know if that would be too harsh on my face, so I'll just stick to, you know, what I'm used to doing. So then I went ahead and started painting in the red. Take your time, guys, with this part right here, because red is very messy. And it could mess up the entire look that you already worked on doing. So I literally took my time with the mouth and, you know, my nose, everything that was red in his face. I literally took my time. And again, I use a shader brush, same shader brush that I'm using. What I did was I cleaned it with a wipe and kept using it, and that worked for me. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about this look. I went into the 39L Hit the Lights palette. I know I've been using this palette a lot doing all my looks, but it's because it has literally, can you not see? It has all the colors that we would need for a look. So it was looking a little patchy, just the black by itself. So what I did was I used my Pretty Vulgar gel ink liner, and I used it with a liner brush, and that kind of gave me the look that I was going for. And guys, take your time. Again, black and red are two colors that are extremely messy. So I was very careful when I was working with those colors. So to do his eyebrows, I used my e.l.f. liquid liner and literally just did like a little line, because that's his eyebrows. Like, that's it. So I filled in my nose, and now I'm working on my teeth. So I did use that gel liner for a lot of the look, just because it's very pigmented and I wanted it to not move, and this gel liner is not liquid, so it's not, you know, that messy. The teeth were probably the most challenging in this entire look, because you don't want the colors to mix. So I did have to go back into my e.l.f. liner and just kind of like brighten up that black. And also I went into the cream paint in white just to kind of like put the teeth a little brighter. His teeth are kind of yellow anyways, but I just went with the white look. And then I went back into my 39 Nail Hit the Lights palette just so I can go ahead and go into the color Serve Looks and work on my outer edge there where my glam and scary side meet. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the final look. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I said, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications and give this video a thumbs up. Help your girl out. Again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.